reviewing Captain Underpants and Captain Underpants books, all of them, but no colors. So we have The Adventures of Captain Underpants, Captain Underpants and the Attack of the Talking Toilets, Captain Underpants and the Invasion of the Incredibly Naughty Cafeteria Ladies from Outer Space, Captain Underpants and the Perilous Plot of Professor Poopy Pants, Captain Underpants and the Wrath of the Wicked Wedgie Woman, Captain Underpants and the Big Bad Battle of a Bionic Booger Boy, Part 1, Captain Underpants and the Big Bad Battle of the Bionic Booger Boy, Part 2, Captain Underpants and the the preposterous plight of the Purple Potty People, Captain Underpants and the terrifying return of Tippy Tinkle Trousers, Captain Underpants and the revolting revenge of the radioactive Robo-Boxers.
Okay, so what do you think about the first book? Do you want to show us the first book? What do you think about it?
It's blue. Captain Underpants is shaped like an egg. There are those things that says action, thrills, and laughs.
What can you say about the story? What is it about?
It's about Captain Underpants and George Beard and Harold Hutchins. And George Beard are the silly ones in it. They're very naughty. But they try saving the world as well.
Is it a good book?
Yes.
Why is it a good book?
Because it's funny. It's really funny. Because look, when it says pick your own, when it says pick your own roses, they turn it into pick our noses. And it was funny. And then they put the other letters on the ground.
Have you finished the book?
No.
Have you finished that book?
Yeah. Let's move on to the next book now. It's called Captain Underpants and the Attack of the Talking Toilets. Those are all the talking toilets, and that's the evil and that's the evil. What is it called again? And that's the terrible, and that's the evil, terrible turbo toilet 2000.
Mm-hmm. What was the story about?
It was about Captain. It was about and George and Harold Hutchins were making the top truth of about Captain Underpants, and it says by George Beard and Harold Hutchins, who deny everything.
What is the story about?
It's about toilets coming to life and becoming evil too. The reason how the toilets came to life is about this. they made a comic book about Captain Underpants and the Attack of the Talking Toilet. And then they made copies of it, of the Patsy, and they made copies of it with a Patsy 2000 that makes it look.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be a photocopier, but Melvin turned it into the Patsy 2000. It is Yectophantriptonic Ziptomizer, really dimensional copies of one-dimensional images. But when Melvin made it, when George, Harold, and Harold tried to copy the comic book, they couldn't remember what Melvin has done to it. He turned it into when the characters really come out of it, and then the talking toilets went after them.
What do you think of the book?
Awesome! There's Captain Underpants. That's the one with the army. That's George Beard and that's Harold Hutchins.
Would you tell other kids to read those books?
Some. If I know them.
Yep, let's say your friends. Would you tell them it's good enough to read?
Yeah.
That's called recommending.
Mm-hmm.
Would you recommend the books to them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now let's move on to Captain Underpants and the invasion of the incredibly naughty cafeteria ladies from outer space and the subsequent assault of the equally evil lunchroom zombie nerds.
Have you read that book?
No.
So maybe we should do the review after we've read the book. Would you like to say thank you now?
Thank you for watching, and describe when you want to, and subscribe if you want to watch it again. Just go to Joaquin. Just go to the toy reviews of me, and then you'll see me again. Bye.